Alright, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Maddagunkscott. Welcome to the Maddagunkscott, New Hampshire City Council meeting. I've got to take care of a few things. We got some fire exits in the back. Nothing's going to happen, I'm going to make sure of that, but if I get knocked out or something happens, we got exits here, there. This is the good one. There's a bathroom and a bar that way. Please shut your cell phones off. We keep having interruptions and if a ringer goes off, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle that. If you're lucky enough to get called on, you get 5 minutes total, and you can't go over. And clean up after yourself because the JV basketball team has a practice in here at midnight. And last time I'm turning it over to you guys.
All right, this meeting is now called to order. Can we please all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I didn't say it.
Please take your seats. We do have a very tight agenda today, so please, if you could quiet all the chatter. Thank you. First item on the agenda is roll call for attendance. So when I say your name, please say here. Councilor Polanski.
Here.
Councilor Mitchards.
Present.
Councilor Wilson Haynes, that's me, here. Miss Boudreau.
Yeah.
Okay, and obviously Hampus Grosevich. Here. All right, can I have a motion to approve the attendance?
Motion to approve the minutes.
All right, for the next item on the agenda, we'd like to go through the minutes from the last session. Councilor Mitchell, do you want to go through that?
Yes, this is City Council, August 2nd, 2017. First is call to order by Councilwoman Wilson Hayes, followed by approval to recount minutes of City Council meeting dated July 2nd, 2017. Robert Korn, Director of Commerce for the Metropolitan District, and Julie Loomis, the comms admin, briefed the council on new monthly billing cycle, which will take effect January 2018, payable February 2017. Briefing by Major Joseph Cups concerning mayoral expenditures. He delayed that until a later date, delayed it actually till this meeting today. He is also delayed it to the next meeting, so that will be covered in.
It's your mayor.
Just remember that. Scheduling conflict. Ron Shore, review process for town's annual tax lien sale with the council. 17 properties identified on the delinquency list. That's because there were no bids on those properties. Motion carried 2-3 to pursue conversion into public spaces under the Randy Parks project. And motion was unanimously passed to divert resources to animal control, appoint a specialist regarding the crab issue. And that was it for official motions.
All right, can I have a motion to accept the minutes from the last meeting?
I approve that motion.
Thank you. Please approve those minutes. Thank you, Bernie. Next item on the agenda, we have announcements.
There's going to be a blood drive at DW Sklar later this week on Thursday from 12 to 4. They're looking specifically for B-negative blood. So if you have B-negative blood, we ask that you go out. No, this is not a laughing matter. Your community. Also, DW Sklar will be having an art contest for children to make fire safety fun. The fire hydrant outside the school will be decorated with the winning design, and students are asked to participate by next Friday. It is asked that none of the fire hydrants resemble people.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve the announcements, please?
Motion to approve the announcements. Second.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda. We are very fortunate to have a truly stellar student from DW Sklar Middle School. He's top of his class right now, and he just started on the, I think, volleyball team. Please give it up for Maddie Grosevich.
And here's the count button.
Thank you, Councilor Mitchards. Thank you, Counselor Wilson Hayes. Thank you, Counselor Dr. Polanski. Dad, no, it doesn't butt. I butted it before. Dad, stop! Ow! I have an Adam's apple now, Dad.
Your daddy's gonna read a
You need to get me new shirts now that I have an Adam's apple. Dad!
Very tight meeting tonight.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Very
yes.
excited, man.
An ode to Maddagunkscott. An ode to Maddagunkscott, to the town we all call home, to her rolling hills and singing streams and fields of fragrant loam. We thank you, Maddagunkscott. Yes, we give thanks to thee. Thanks for your critters, thanks for your gravel, and for each and every tree. We love you, Maddagunkscott, and we feel your love and kind. You love our men, our women, our children, our sighted and our blind. We kiss you, Maddagunkscott. We kiss you on the mouth. The mouth of your Pemigewasset River, that is, which flows from north to south. A song for Maddagunkscott. Sing it loud. Sing it true. Sing for her bobcats, her owls, her goblins, her troglodytes, and her grus. We caress you, Maddagunkscott. Run our fingers down your mountain spine. And remember, we are lucky to live here. To those hoping to immigrate here, I say, get in line. Because there's so many. I pledge my heart to Maddagunkscott. It pumps strong like a Hampshire bear. Strong like our ancestors who fought in the French and Indian Wars. And showed those Frenchies they's better beware. I pledge my soul to Maddagunkscott, to its misty coves and dulcet loons. But Maddagunkscott nurtures us, she shelters and soothes us, like embryos in her piney womb. I pledge my body to Maddagunkscott, in service to her creed, to protect her when she needs protecting, to fulfill her every aching need. God bless Maddagunkscott. May we be chilled by his fearsome power, yet warmed by his loving embrace. God built our mountains, our woodlands, and our freeways. May his will triumph over separation of church and state. Yahweh bless Maddagunkscott. May we never let our Jewish citizens be passed over, but recognize their great achievements in this world, like that one who was an extra in the Hunt for Red October. Allah bless Maddagunkscott. Though her Muslim population be but small, it be strong. Zayan Muhammad holds the high school three-point record, and his parents both have college degrees. Truly, in Maddagunkscott, all can say they belong. The many gods of the Hindus bless Maddagunkscott. Did one of their faith ever tread upon these grounds? We learned about Gandhi in A.D. Sklar Middle School this year, and shucks if he wasn't just the finest guy around. Mr. Dooley's science god, bless Maddagunkscott. Though he doth lead one down the path of sin, Mr. Dooley taught me about Aurora Borealis, and for that I am thankful. Mr. Dooley, when you're ready, know that God's heart will always let you back in. Stalin, bless Maddagunkscott. Whatever my dad may say, I'm sure those commies aren't so bad. And should a Russian boy ever move to Maddagunkscott, I would be proud to call him my comrade. But what is Maddagunkscott? What does Maddagunkscott truly mean? To you, to me, to the old, to the young, to all ages in between. Is Maddagunkscott family? Why, yes, I'd say that's fair. But Maddagunkscott is so much more than this bond of blood we share. Is Maddagunkscott friendliness? It's a quality we exude, but surely we are so much more than our power to include. Is Maddagunkscott hardiness? Our strength, our soul, our grit. These things we value, yes, it's true, but they can't be all of it. Is Maddagunkscott frugalness? The way we scrimp and save? But we have other strengths as well. We're humble, we're literate, we're brave.
Maddie, you're running out of time.
Okay, I'm almost done. Is Maddagunkscott Puritans? They founded us, no doubt. But as listed above, we have many ethnicities whom we are proud about. Is Maddagunkscott wilderness? After all, there's quite a lot. Or perhaps we're the French and Indian Wars, also mentioned above, in which our fathers fought.
5 minutes.
Okay, I have 3 stanzas left. Is Maddagunkscott opossum, the beast upon our crest? It does embody all our qualities, our worst up to our best. No. Maddagunkscott is none of these, at least not one alone. But it's all of these in unison that make this town our home. Thank you. Maddie Grossfish.
Thank you. Please take a seat ASAP.
Verbose little child.
Oh my gosh.
Can I sit next to you,
can
sir?
decide what you want to keep in the minutes.
What's that, your soda?
What was that?
You can just decide what you want to keep for that one.
I wrote Russian.
I have a transcript if you need it for later,
All right,
but I need that back, it's my only copy.
I think time to call Ed to the community segment of our council meeting. Again, we will try to keep this as brief as possible based on previous weeks. Equal level of verbosity from some of our more animated members of the community. We have imposed a hard 5-minute limit for each community member to share.
You're not going over again.
We'll see.
I have a whistle this time.
We did have to bring in security. I hope we don't have to enforce that this time. Let's start off with, we have Lawrence Sweetgrass. Do we have the address for Lawrence Sweetgrass?
15 Bamboozle Lane.
Hello everyone, as you know, recently at Domino's moved into our
Repeat that.
Speak like a person, please.
As you all know, recently at Domino's moved into our town, compromising Bumaggio's Pizza. A long-standing, non-delivery pizza place, which, you know, I will say, Domino's didn't infringe, the Tilton Domino's didn't infringe on the delivery practice, or the non-delivery practice of Bumaggio's.
Boy, I hope not.
So what I'm saying is that the Domino's has created illegal graveyards in our town.
I'm sorry, are you concerned with
Please explain.
economic impact of the Domino's on local business?
Yes, but in a bigger way. So the Domino's, so what it did. I'm laughing because I fucking hate this town.
No swearing,
No,
please.
I'm sorry. Look, alright, so Bumaggio's doesn't deliver, which is what they're all about. But Domino's also delivers. What Domino's delivers. So Domino's delivers.
But do they deliver on taste?
Shut it, you goddamn.
That's a child. Keep it
So,
civil.
look, all I'm saying is that Domino's has started delivering in our town of Maddagunkscott. And what is created is illegal graveyards full of pizza bones. I have been around this town looking in trash cans. Do these look familiar to you? So what this is pictures of pizza bones, crusts, uneaten. A phenom that could wash. It did not exist. So, what has happened is that our town has a problem. Since Domino's has come into our town and started delivering, people have stopped eating the crust. At Gumaggio's, they would always eat the crust, but since Domino's came in, people are wasting. And I, like some kind of vigilante raccoon, have gone through the trash cans to find these pictures that you see before you now.
Is this a photo you've taken, or is this a photo you've borrowed from NYCEA?
The thing is that some of the pictures I took, and some of them I Googled because I don't have the funds since I'm recently divorced to take pictures.
There's URLs on all of these.
Or perhaps, might I say, a vigilante opossum.
Maddie!
Shut your fucking mouth. I don't mean to be rude. I am so sorry. I just, look, it's just, here's what I'm proposing. Since Domino's came into this town, people, it's become heir apparent that people don't eat their crusts. Okay, and it's introduced to me a mindset of waste that I think is, like the, missing link between now and Al Gore's waste.
I think
And so what I'm proposing is that,
You have 1 minute left.
when I have 1 minute left, is that if we have bread, and if we need a cure, we need a tax on everyone that doesn't.
Dad, keep those. We're out of those.
Shush, we need a tax on everyone that doesn't eat their pizza bones. I'm saying
Okay, Lawrence.
$100 a slice.
Sir, if you're,
And I say, if you don't agree with me, then you're sour.
Oh, okay, all right.
say $100.
Maddagunkscott.
Maddie, sit down. Maddie, sit down.
Dad, I'm trying to help. Don't touch me.
Whoa!
Sir, please. Folks, I just need to say, please do not throw anything. It is a very small room that we had to secure at the last minute. Please, thank you.
there is
There's a reason I now have to support him.
What if there was a ventriloquist? Maybe they could throw their
That's
voice.
okay. As far as this is concerned, we'll check in with our Environmental Protection Agency as far as putting up more signs to throw out
I can
trash.
stand myself.
Vegetables, please.
I appreciate that.
we need to
We need to
write
move
this.
on. We need to move on.
I
We have a very tight program.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, Lawrence. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker.
All right, you want to call the next person?
Next up, we have Sheila Wahlberg from, I believe, 15 Palomino Road.
I have a problem with all of you people. You remember me.
That's
Oh,
Kat.
My name is Sheila, and I need to talk about the squirrels in this town. I have a GED. I love New Hampshire. I love dogs. I'm a super mom. I've been married for 25 years, and I sell candles. Okay, so now you know a little bit about me. Also, I'm a proud American, as we all should be. Next slide, please. I have a problem. You need to know that Maddagunkscott is our home. It's our home, and we defend it with our blood. And I don't appreciate it when I look in my basement and I see fucking squirrels. And you know that's a problem, and I told you about that. So next slide, please. So 25 years ago, I moved into my house. No squirrels, all right? I didn't see any squirrels anywhere. That's my house. That was my house 25 years ago. This is a picture of my dog, Drew Bledsoe, who died. His ghost has entered the PowerPoint presentation and taken it out. Next slide, please. You need to understand that I love squirrels. And this is why, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all the squirrels are in my basement. I don't know where they came from, and I don't know why they're there. And you need to fucking do something. They're making that should say noise. I'm sorry. It should not say noise. It should say noise. They're dirty pests. I brought this up at the last meeting. Why are they here? What do they want? Right? I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who needs
We've
to
had
know.
to divert a lot of funding.
Next slide, please. They're here now. I don't know if you understand, but there were not squirrels, and now there are squirrels, and they're watching me. I'm a woman. I'm changing in my house. My kids are in my house. There's a squirrel looking in the window. That's weird, and it's intrusive. Squirrels don't pay taxes. They don't respect property rights. I'm paying to be on that property. Squirrels aren't paying shit. They're there for free, and they're rodents. Also, they don't support our troops. Next slide. I wanted to lighten it up a little bit. Minions really make me laugh. Just God, oh, that's a typo. God give me the strength to get through my day with these squirrels. Something needs to be done. I took that this morning. That creature was looking at my face, and I took this picture.
There isn't a website.
Next slide, please.
Oh.
This is what I wake up to, and this is what each and every one of you are going to wake up to if we don't deal with these squirrels, all right? I pay my taxes. They don't pay their taxes. I'm a good citizen. The squirrels are coming. The USA is going to be ruled by rodents. Gary Johnson's told me. You know what? You heard it from Sheila first. I'm going to do you a solid. You know what I'm talking about. He knows. He's a smart guy. All right, next slide, please. As I mentioned before, I am a stay-at-home mom, and I have involved myself in a new business. I make candles, I sell candles. And if I sell 500 candles tonight, we're all gonna make some big money.
All right,
so I
Sheila,
need
you go.
10 more people to
Dad,
please
don't
buy
buy
my
it. She's
candles.
already
I'm not gonna buy a candle.
Hey,
You
hey,
gotta-
hey!
You have less than a minute left.
I just need people to buy my candles. Please, I'm in.
Unfortunately,
I'm
you
in
can't
debt.
sell anything in a public meeting.
You're more
You
than
know, I think
We do
everyone likes
appreciate
candles.
a business owner.
You're more than
here.
welcome to get a permit to solicit
Oh,
after the
a
event.
permit?
but-
I thought this was America. You know, I thought this was America,
City
USA.
Council, an extension of the federal government.
I'm making some money. I'm feeding my family. You have a problem with that?
It's,
No.
I think you do.
There's an animal control hotline you can call if you have a problem animal
I
or.
call that bitch up every day. She says, we're looking into it. You know what? You all gotta get right with yourselves.
Okay.
Well, we'll get in touch with Megan again, animal control. Next, we have Tommy O'Doyle.
Yeah, I got grievances.
Oh, no. Pine Tree Village, the local trailer park. Just walk around, you'll find them.
That's
your
that's
address.
what you filled in for the address.
Yes.
Pine Tree Village. It's the fucking trailer park. Get it right.
Mr. O'Doyle.
As you can see, here's my PowerPoint on why every hour of Maddagunkscott should be happy hour. A PowerPoint. Point one, happy is a good thing. We should have happy hours. Here. This is the town of Maddagunkscott, and this circle is all of the amount of happies. And currently, there's just a little bit happy. That's us now. Just a little bit happy. But if you put pay attention, you can learn something, kid. If you put the two circles together,
You sat on a man's
push
foot.
next animation, please. More happy. If you push the circles together. Next, please. That is where we could be if we have more happy. Next, please. Point B. B is for beer. Okay, so I took this. My daughter Graceland. This is her homework. I can't. It's not a beer per se. So thank you. That's it. So B is beer.
But now at the top it says rear.
Shut your mouth. I rest my case. Next point. Point 3 is the obvious point, in my opinion. Maddagunkscott. More like Maddagunkscott. Come on. Finally, every hour is a happy hour at my house. Click that. Here's a very true, undoctored photo of my ex-girlfriend Deborah visiting me to collect child support. And as you can see, We're very happy at my house. In conclusion, happy hour is happy. Happy. Beer is hoppy. I'm getting drunker as I'm making this PowerPoint. QED. I want cheap beer more times.
What's ED, Dad?
Erectile dysfunction.
What's erectile dysfunction?
When a penis
I rest my case.
What's a penis, Dad?
He said everyone's dead.
Mr. O'Doyle, so is this a formal request to change the local ordinances regarding small business operating hours?
Fucking, were you listening? Yeah.
Are you operating a bar out of your home?
It's only a bar if kids have to buy things. I can just give it to them. So it's no.
So it's not a bar.
It's not a bar. It's a fun, happy town. Yes.
What, Mr. O'Doyle, if you want it to be happy hour so much, and I don't know much, I'm just speaking from my experience in the DARE program, why don't you work on improving your life first, and then that will bring you joy of a spiritual nature. Did you know that alcohol is technically a depressant? Depressant doesn't sound very happy to me.
You don't know what a penis is? Hey, I'm gonna put you in the car.
All right.
Don't.
Thank you, Mr.
It's hot
O'Doyle.
there.
Thank you very much.
So advisory with the zoning board concerning operating hours.
I would just like to thank Kat, our IT director,
Yes, of
who's
course.
been running all the PowerPoints for us. So thank you, Kat. She just hired a couple weeks ago to do a fantastic job.
Not a
So.
hit, we got rid of another.
Oh, God, what a nightmare. Bobby. Okay. Next we have this.
Yeah, so we're moving on to Mr. Wallace Horn from, well, he wrote, I live in an attic.
Hello.
Address.
Hello. Move this.
I'm sorry, do you need space? That's for you to speak at.
We can move it?
Hello.
I tucked my shirt in and no one
Hello.
can see.
Hello,
Can you
Mr.
hear me?
Horn.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Horn. We can
Hello.
hear you just fine.
I'm Wallace Horn.
Do you have a grievance you'd like to address or
Huh?
an idea you'd like to contribute to the city council?
I'm here to make friends. I'm here to meet people.
Are you new?
I'm here to meet people.
Are you new to
I heard this was a community gathering. So I'm here to meet people. I'm Wallace Horn.
Yeah, so
We know.
Mr. Horn.
What do I do with this little guy?
It's
A little stick man.
it's a microphone used to amplify your voice. The community session is primarily used to
When
address
I was
issues.
a lot younger, I had one of these shoved up my rear by an FBI agent. Wow.
Alright. Mr. Horn, if you have an issue you'd like to address, I'd be happy to hear that, but if you're just here to wax poetic and make friends,
Wax poetic. Are you a poet? I already saw one of those tonight. And I don't want to see one again.
Okay,
Is
so
this
this.
a threat? Is this
I'm here to meet people. This is a meeting. It's a meeting. We meet people. I'm here to meet people. I'm lonely. I live in an attic. But don't tell Mrs. Madison.
Who's Mrs. Madison?
She's the woman who owns the house in which I have an addict's residence.
You can squat it. You mean the
Why? No. I stand sometimes, and other times I crouch or lie down.
Is Mrs. Madison aware that you've been living in her
Let's
attic?
not talk about Mrs. Madison, okay? She's an old bones.
You need to back up.
I need to back up. Mrs. Madison, is that my civics teacher? Mrs. Madison teaches civics and she does drugs, I see.
you're watching?
She
You're making
does
wild
hardball
accusations I'm looking
cocaine.
right now.
Hard balls of cocaine. She sticks them up her butthole.
Second reference.
Whoa!
This is not appropriate.
Mr. Horn, can I humor me for a moment? I'd like to give you a list of 3 words.
Okay.
Apple chair in 27. And I want you to
27's the number of years I don't remember.
That's great. I want to see if you can hold on to those 3
I had my
dates.
memory erased.
But we'll hold on to those.
By the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Dad, you told me that stood for Federal Boob Inspection. The Federal Bureau, is this thing on?
Sometimes yes.
Hello. The Federal Bureau of Investigations kidnapped me in my home.
Are you saying you're a fugitive?
I'm not a fugitive. I'm an escapee.
Yeah!
Okay. Do we, could we
Sir,
call in
okay,
local police?
What's your
Got
name?
2 minutes
son?
left.
Maddie!
please, if you
Are you
don't.
raising the
Maddie,
horns
please
at
don't.
me? Are you a fellow worshiper of the devil?
Yeah, I was,
I also worship.
All faiths are welcome in Maddagunkscott.
Do you happen to eat at Gumaggio's?
Sir, if you don't.
A
Are
Gumaggio?
you a Gumaggio's or Domino's guy?
But I bought heroin off of a Gumaggio one time.
Is that
A different Gumaggio. I was in Italy. Care to hear the story?
No.
I don't think we have much
30
of a
seconds.
choice here.
30
Sir,
seconds.
you have.
What do you have,
a
a
minute and
timer?
a half.
minute and a
What
half.
do you have
Minute and
a
a half.
timer on you? Are you
There's a clock
are
right
you
there.
Paula
Dad, what do you have, a
Dean
timer on
waiting
you?
for a chicken to get finished? Huh? You look like Paula Dean.
Mr. Horn, can I ask you those 3 words again?
They were apple, banana, and 27 years. The number of years that it's been since I can't remember who I am.
Well, he doesn't have a psychological issue, I think.
Do an evaluation on me right now.
What year were you born?
I don't know. No one ever will.
Sir, if you're
Do
not.
you want to be my friend?
Sir,
I
I
came
want to
here
be
to
friends
make
with
friends.
everybody in our community.
What do you like to do for fun activities?
Well, I love democracy.
Oh, I thought you said you loved to mop, because I like mopping floors too.
Hey, you should go down to the Y. A lot of people mop floors down there.
I got banned from the YMCA for exposing my rear. I was trying to show another man what an asshole looks
You have 15 real
Is there
seconds.
anything else that you would like to say of actual concern?
If anyone would like to be my friend,
I'll be your friend.
okay. Oh, do you have prescription medication? I don't use prescriptions, but I use medications.
Okay, Mr. Wallator, that was
Very
riveting.
nice.
That was no.
Hey, hammer.
Get off the stage.
I had one of those implanted into my abdomen when I was a younger man.
Are you gonna take a seat or you gonna leave?
I'm not going anywhere.
Moving
I haven't made any friends yet. Are you gonna forcibly remove me from here, or should I?
Momentarily. Please, sir, please welcome next Miss Martha Vandersmelt of 422 Hillary Road, please.
Hey, who Vander smelted, dealt it, am I right?
Control
Daddy?
yourself. I'm literally gonna drag you out of here.
I would like to see you do that in front of all these adults.
That creature ruined the stage.
Ms. Vandersmelt, you have the floor.
Yes, 5 minutes.
I have a few things to talk about. One
We know.
is that my flyers have been defaced. As you know, I run the community theater, and I direct, star, produce all the theater productions. And I was named on a jury recently, and I realized that the jury would have gone smoothly if I was all the jurors. So I decided to do 12 Angry Men. But instead of 12, there's 36, and they're all me. And I want the people to come. I mean, you see this town, it's filled with creatures and goblins and weirdos. I am giving you art. I'm giving you art. And look! This fly has a dick in my mouth. I haven't had a dick in my mouth since 1972, and it affects my voice.
I drew that dick.
It's labeled.
I'm not surprised. I hope you go into a lake and never come out.
I tried it already.
This one has changed angry men to angry me, and I have horns on it. There's horns on my head like I'm angry.
Sounds
Well, believe me, I am.
Vandersmelt, are you posting these in public places?
Of course, coffee shops, libraries, schools, ladies' restrooms, the church, my friends' homes. People, I throw them out of my car. This one's going after my assistant Roland. It just says, what the fuck is this white space? Why is it designed like this? Roland's not here.
This is more a note than graffiti.
Oh no. This one says crooks about my arts are important fund. That's important with an art instead of, it's visual really. It says I'm a crook. I'm not a crook. I'm very, oh, this one just says the show is good, 5 stars.
The writing looks very similar.
No, they're all creatures. This one says, get a job. I have a job. Entertaining you. I'm entertaining you. Oh no.
And are we not entertained?
This one just says why. I have to say, this one stung the most. How dare they? How dare they ask me why? Hollywood wanted me. Broadway wanted me. They called me. They said, hello, it's Broadway. We want you. And I said, no, New Hampshire needs me. They're filled with those lonely drunk people. They need something to do. Can you stop this? How can you help my show be a success?
Have you tried laminating the posters? Therefore, no one could write on them?
I did laminate one of the flyers. I threw it out the window, hit a kid in the head. He had a scar. All of a sudden, Harry Potter's suing me.
Put outside the theater a new glass case so you can put all the posters in there as well.
But then they have to come to the theater. And how do they know to come to the theater unless it's a flyer?
The theater's right in, Town Square.
Oh, please. Like everybody lives in the town square. This isn't Manhattan. Mother runs.
Could you go to the library and use their computer and post it online?
Not everyone's looking up porn, Griffin.
I know who is my dad.
We're gonna wrap this
This is what kind of entertainment they're interested in. I'm trying to give them real out. Me being angry. 36 different types of angry men. Making someone guilty or not guilty. I'm not going to give away
We
the end.
understand.
Could you use this as inspiration for your show?
Oh my God.
You don't think the angry men are already been inspired by the town people?
There's at least one of us, and the play is 12. So,
No! 36! It doesn't say it on here, but that is the truth.
oh shit.
I don't feel supported. I feel like this town doesn't care about the arts, and I hope their kids get addicted to drugs!
We'll make
I hope they all get addicted to drugs! I hope they all get pregnant!
Okay.
No, sorry, Mrs. Vandersnell, but the only drug that I'm addicted to is community spirit.
Get school! Your poem sucks!
We'll make sure Officer Smith goes to public places, and if he sees any sort of vandalism or graffiti of any kind,
No more
that is
dicks!
taken care of.
Keep dicks in our porn.
Also, has anyone actually seen goblins? Because this is the second time.
Oh, I've seen goblins. They're called squirrels.
I seen goblin. I seen a lady goblin cock up my head.
There's 3 goblins that live
No, I'm scared of you.
It's a family of goblins. One's a little, orange skin. They have a little baby goblin.
Please respect the community space.
Respect the goblin.
Respect the goblin.
The next person we have is Dandelion Francis of what is it for?
21 East Crest
East
Road.
Crest Road, Dandelion Francis.
Excuse me, could you please refer to me by my given name?
All right, the full form here says Dandelion Francis, the lion that was transformed into a human being.
Wow!
Number test again, just off the bat. We just want to.
Thank you. My name is Dandelion Francis, the lion that was transformed into a human boy.
I just want to make sure, Bernard, that you're recording all of that name in the minutes. We.
Dandelion Francis, the human.
First things yes, I am a lion that was transformed into a human boy. I was so named Dandelion due to the fact that I like to sniff dandelion flowers as a lion cub. Back before I was transformed from a lion into a human boy. And yes, I am no longer a human boy, but a human adult man.
Is there any
In fact, I have grown into adulthood twice now. Once, when I grew from a lion cub to a lion, and then again, when after I was transformed from a lion to a human boy, from a human boy to a human adult man.
Wow.
Is there,
And yes, there are many things that I miss about being a lion back before I was transformed into a human boy. But there are many things that I do love about being a human as well. Such as my translucent fingernails. Understanding what the stars mean on the American flag. Exit signs. And, of course, my small throat. But there are many things that I do not like about being a human as well, which brings me to the reason why I am here tonight. There is a pothole on East Crest Road.
I need the approximate address of the pothole.
Yeah, I think it's about 38 East Crest Road.
Do you have an approximate diameter of this pothole?
It's about this big.
That works.
Have you seen anyone get hurt in a car?
No, it's just, it could damage a vehicle. You know, I have a lease.
You drive.
Yes. So if you could just do something about that, thank you.
Sure, Dandelion Francis. Well, first actionable item we might have. Public Works.
Yeah, Public Works.
You are welcome back anytime, Dandelion Francis, the lion that was transformed into a human.
Next, we have Jeff Bezos from Wall Street, Maddagunkscott. Jeff Bezos.
Thank you.
Jesus.
As you know, I'm an agricultural biologist by day and an inventor by night. I would like to address the issue of the pickpocket in Maddagunkscott.
Maddagunkscott, you buffoon!
Maddagunkscott, I'll call it whatever I damn well please. The pickpocket in Maddagunkscott.
Keep spelling it correctly in the record.
I'm looking for a bit of
Spelling
funding
as it said.
for my project. How can we make our personal items more secure? My choice was eggs. Why eggs? We love eggs. It's always important to do something you love. Eggs have been around forever. There will always be eggs. This is not a speculative market. How many other items are there to protect your personal goods? Pockets? Pockets get holes. Purses? What is this, the 80s? There is no market leader in the realm of pocket protection, and so I have designed
Did you Google that?
No, I am back in my camera. Thank you very much.
Most cameras have a
Well, I rather like it. It's called egg pod.
Who is that woman?
My grandmother. I brought miniature samples of the egg pod, just so you can
You brought eggs.
Dad, we're out of those. Save those.
Recycle, yeah. Recycle.
I was afraid that might happen.
Is this a permit request for a business?
An ode to Maddagunkscott!
No! God.
This town we all call home.
Maddie, go sit down. You're allergic to eggs.
Sir, you made a.
Maddie, you gotta calm down.
About 30 times the size.
What are you asking?
I'm just asking for some funding for my project.
I feel like an intern is gonna have to do a lot of work tonight.
Can you demonstrate in any way, shape, or form the public benefit of this?
Can you imagine pickpocketing an egg pod? It's impossible.
I surely cannot.
Do you have a pen?
I have a pen.
Sit down, Lawrence.
Mr. Lawrence.
Sit down.
Someone's curious about all the egg bones.
Available to small businesses if you are
It's not a click pen.
looking to get started. They do offer helpful
I need
tips.
this.
Thank you.
I think.
Mr.
You're on-
Bezos, do you want to be my friend?
You're out of time. You're out of time.
I would.
I'm looking to make friends.
Sir, you missed your glasses.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Bezos.
Yes.
I would rather.
Let's try not to track egg everywhere, everyone. I'm allergic.
My boy's allergic, so if you could.
Just
Keep
wait till the
getting-
squirrels smell that. They're coming. I can hear them. They're outside.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Bezos.
Dominoes played a part in these eggs.
Okay.
They sure felt like dominoes.
Shut your mouth, you goddamn intern.
I'm not an intern, I'm a child. If you employ me as an intern, it will be against the law, sir.
I will call your mom.
Don't call her.
Thank you. Moving right along.
What's this about?
That's about how many eggs I ate and how many are on the stage.
Okay.
So many,
Next we have Carl Lufa, 17 Kenmore Avenue.
Thank you for having me.
I apologize for the mess.
Should I stay on this side?
I could read something as a time
No,
frame.
stop. If you're comfortable on that side, that's totally fine.
There's a little path you could use right here that's
Comfortable. I'm comfortable.
I've been writing a sci-fi novella.
Maddie,
come on, man.
sit down.
Once these eggs are done.
Kill that child.
Well, you just might if you got eggs on me,
It's
miss.
Mr. Lupa's time.
make an omelet of your face.
Please, please.
Good one.
Mr. Lupo.
Not.
It's a very good bull rat impression.
Mr. Lupo.
What's that?
It's okay. As you guys know, I run my local business is that I run the ball pits that you can bring your kids in and they can play inside of the ball pits.
You mean McDonald's?
No, I mean the ball pit next to McDonald's. I run my own one. It's
I used to
private.
live in that ball.
All right.
I know, I remember.
You remember.
Writing it.
You look good.
Thank you.
So I've been thinking recently of having a career change of sorts. And so, if you guys don't mind indulging me, I brought a screenplay that I'd like for us to read together as a group.
You only have 5 minutes.
That's fine. I only need a couple minutes. I just want to hear it out loud, you
If
know.
you need an actress,
I would love. Yes, please.
Oh,
Would you come up? I need a
thank you.
couple.
I'm a sad person and I live my life sadly.
Yeah, please. I
I
love
would
it.
love to be involved.
right, this
Well, I'm a poet.
Come on up, poet.
This is very
This is
much not the
upsetting.
purpose of the time.
I understand, but at the end you'll see why it. Okay.
Okay, nobody step in the egg.
Is it a happy movie?
It is a happy movie.
Is it happy? Okay.
It is a happy movie. Would you please be Mrs. Smith?
I'm not used to performing with anybody else.
Would you please be Mr. Smith?
3 minutes.
Sure. Would you please be Miss P? You're gonna play a woman. Would you please be Marcel?
I could be anyone. I'm a comedian.
Would you please be Albert? Would
This
you
ends
please
this.
be Maria, the illegal Mexican immigrant?
Who would be welcome
Would
here
you
in
please be
Maddagunkscott.
the policewoman?
As long as she waited in line.
And then I need a Lily. Yes, I would love for you to play Lily.
This is literally a screenplay.
Careful.
It's a screen.
It's not formatted correctly.
Well, you know, I'm
You
just
have 3
learning.
minutes.
I mean,
You have
it's
3 minutes
formatted. Okay,
left.
I'll read this.
It's hard for me to read over here
I'll
in
read
the dark.
Then come over.
It's a Gmail.
Okay, so I'm gonna read. It starts here, friends. Okay. The scene: a rundown-looking house. A wealthy couple show up to a grubby room with a bed, a table, a chair, a wardrobe, and a poster of Hawaii.
No animals. No drugs that involve needles or overdoses. No guns. No knives. Explosives. Don't laugh. I've seen it all. Keep the noise to a dull roar and no throwing up in public areas. Apart from that, there's no rules.
The landlady leaves them alone.
We gave up a week in the Hamptons for this?
This is perfect. This is just what we talked about. Try something different. Dangerous.
Okay, what are the rules?
Good. No, there are no rules.
Except for no guns or explosives.
I mean, yeah, this weekend we get to do anything the other asks. No hold bar. Let's get breathless again.
Oh my God.
Okay, who starts?
Well, I bought some costumes.
I'm sorry, is this smut?
What?
I read ahead.
No.
I open a bag. It contains a G-string. Stocking.
That's stilettos.
These actors don't know what stage direction.
It's okay. Just keep going.
I'm keeping it sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, Mike. You want me to wear this stuff?
She laughs, but starts to undress. She looks at herself in the mirror.
Hey, I'm not even in this anymore.
Shut the fuck up.
Still got a body you don't find on a street corner.
He kisses her breast. She pushes him away and puts the stuff on.
What now?
Sit in the chair and wait.
Cut two. Hello. Marcel is walking past Albert's open door. Marcel is a poor, unsuccessful model. Albert is a chef with a tongue as sensitive as an open wound. And a touch as delicate as a butterfly dancing on talcum powder. Tonight, he has a wedding banquet to prepare, but he is distracted.
Mr. Lupo.
Please, we only have a couple minutes.
That smells good. What is it?
Albert stands with a plate of cakes.
That's not what it says in the
It says
script.
canapes.
Shut the fuck up!
You're right, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hi, Marcel. There's sesame and ginger prawns in pastry boats with plum sauce. You look beautiful tonight.
Oh, Albert. Could I taste one?
I've
never had
Notes?
Well, I certainly don't have ED.
Man, who are you reading?
This smut script.
All right.
Thank you. You know, how about we shade Wasp Wife Eames after Big Black?
No,
We didn't get to that part.
If we could keep this moving in a civic.
It is late.
Yeah,
When is my part?
Can I keep
You all could keep it.
Okay.
Keep the script.
Is this trademarked anywhere?
No.
Could be
Is this
good
one
for
of those
me.
big fuck small town?
I don't get to say.
Is this a sequel to Mr. Smith Goes
This
to
is
Washington?
much
longer than we got.
Back to city business.
Connect with Martha, to hear your zone of interest.
Thank you.
Can we do a line reading later?
I'd be glad to do
I would
something
love
like
to do
theater.
that. Would you like to come over to my
I
attic?
love sex.
All right, we do.
It's an above
Please,
ground attic.
folks, we do have one last member of our community that needs to speak tonight, so please. Herb Fergelberg, from Third Turret Turn, converted furnace of the Burned Fern Church.
Bonjour. We're in charge, I'm sure. Bonjour. As the her asserts, the moniker is Herb Fergelberg, and I currently sojourn at Third Bird Turret Turn. I assure you my concerns are terse. I emerged at the urging of my attorney, Bert Kurzberg, with a word concerning burgling of the permit for my venture, Herb Fergelberg's Turtle Service. At a certain earlier term, my turf was disturbed by a circle of churlish miners while I was infirmed after sternum surgery for an injury I incurred while serving burgers to first responders with successfully curved disaster.
Brenda, can you read that back to us?
Can you read that last sentence back for us?
Lily, a Vietnamese shop girl, puts a ball. I want my part.
By virtue of being a yurt converted from the urn furnace of the Bird Fern Church, there is a crater in my rafters where the youngsters emerged, erstwhile I slumbered. I stirred when I heard a yammer from a singular person, and was startled to observe my coffer of personal treasures being pilfered via ladder. A junior raider had hurt her shoulder, hurling the container to her partner and uttered a colorful slur. The intruders observed me alert and hurriedly conferred. And hurriedly conferred to determine the proper maneuver. They figured coercing me to slurp servings of liquor till I was rendered inert would hinder how I remembered the encounter. They took turns administering beakers of Old Forester when I purged my innards on one of their shirts, and they dispersed early. I later discovered the dearth of paperwork concerning the work permit for my turtle service. And unless it is returned, I certainly can administer favors to the turtle herd currently perched in O. R. Berg's cistern.
Can people understand this?
I'm getting a little bit.
The concern is the turtle's yearn to traverse the turnpike every March to savor the worm litter by the warblers
Viewers, turds, and other birds of the timber. Concurrent with their diurnal journey, the intern from Mr. Bird's Internment Bureau returns the hearse from its shelter and eagerly swims for the turtles with sinister purpose, spurring injure at regular intervals. I've dispersed numbers of hours murdering shattered turtles by virtue of hammer bursts to the vortex to terminate their torture. At first I made effort to deter the turtles' excursion, but that procedure was imperfect as turtles are discernibly persistent. In alternative, I secured a permit to transfer the turtles traversely in a hamper and return them to the cistern with serried ventures to avert the artful purpose.
Is this guy a goddamn marine biologist? What the fuck is happening?
I think perhaps, as I predicted, he's a ventriloquist who's throwing his voice.
You're
See, not so silly after all.
In alternative, I secured a permit to transfer the turtles firstly in a hamper and return them to the cistern with serried ventures to avert the hurtful purpose of a perverted terminus worker. But during the term my permit is burgled, I am worthless at preserving the herd and its members are reverted to the inferior standards.
So you deep sea ocean 11 some turtles?
The JV team's outside.
I gather I'll have hurried assurance of a worthy verdict on this matter prior to the juncture this chamber adjourns.
Well, I think we're just about ready to do that. Is there anything you need from us, Herb?
I need affirmative, my work permit was burgled for my turtle
Motion to furnish
service.
Herb Fergelberg with a new turtle work permit. Second actionable item of the night.
Thank you very much.
And that completes our community feedback session. Bernadette, if you'd like to read back everything that transpired tonight.
Lily says, "Hey Joe, you want a good time? Jigga jig, I do you boo-coo. How about it?"
All right on that.
Motion to accept.
Yep. Minutes accepted.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming out to the Maddagunkscott City Council meeting.
So we need to applaud City Council meeting. We convene again November 26th.
Yeah, 26th. It's the Friday after, Saturday after Thanksgiving. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Maddagunkscott. Lance up here set it up for us, so check it out. You can stay up to date on the meetings.
There's no need to applaud.
I started and now I feel like it's rude to stop.
I hate that child.
All right, thank you. Good night.